Hello guys, in this video we will be adding more two features into our MemeFeed application. As you all know, in previous video I have said I will be not making more videos on MemeFeed application. There I got a couple of comments where they asked me to make a download button and then a progress bar button when we scroll down. So I have implemented those both and then created a video here. So you can see the download button here. When I click this download button, there I am getting a toast of pending, downloading, and then image downloaded successfully. So the image will be loaded into our local storage, and then when I go back down here, I am getting the progress bar as well. So let's go to our file manager, and in my recent, so here you go, we got the image which we downloaded from our application. So we will see how to implement this. So let's get back into our code. Okay, so this is my main activity. I will go to my list memes. So we need to add the download image. So I will open my resource drawables and I'll create a new image asset. So I see download I have here, and I'll just finish it, and I have the IC download here in my drawable, and then I'll just add the image view inside my linear layout, and then I'll change the ID and image. So download and then download. So here we got our download button in our list. Now we will go to our adapter and then add a listener as we did for our meme share. So we need to add a listener. When we click the download button, we will just pass the URL to our main activity and then handle it there. So for that I will create a private val download listener, and then I will name it as meme download, and then let's implement the interface here. So after this meme share I am implementing it. So interface meme download, and inside this I'll create a function meme download clicked, and I'll be passing meme URL as string. Now we have this function also here. Now we need to, so now we will add a on click listener for our download button. So for that, inside my meme view folder I will just add a variable for download image view, and we will find it by iv download, and inside my onBind view holder I will add a holder. So holder dot download dot set on click listener, and in this we will have a download listener dot meme download clicked, and we have to pass the current items dot URL, so that we are passing the current items URL. Now we will go to our main activity and pass the constructor for this also. So we will go to our main activity. So here we will just add meme download as well, and then you can see in meme adapter we have passed only one listener, and I will pass one more for download listener, and then here we are getting an error. So let's implement the members. So which is a member meme download clicked. So I'll just implement that also here. So yeah, we are overriding the meme download click. So we will be implementing here. So now what we need to do, we need to download or write into our local storage. So for that we need to add a permission. So we will go to our manifest, and here we will add a user permission write external storage. So this is a permission which we need to add into our manifest, so that we can write the external storage in the user's device. So after doing this, we will go here, and then we need to check for two conditions. We need to check for one condition, and then we will pass the values to the two functions, and then we will we need to see if the device version allows us to write in the storage. If it is allowing us, then we will just start downloading our image, else we will first ask the permission and then go for download. So for that I will ask here, so build dot version dot sdk int, which is greater than equal to build dot version codes dot m. I am checking for marshmallow. if it is greater than marshmallow and less than q. So we will write again hello and build dot version dot sdk int less than build dot version codes dot q. So we are checking this here. If it is under this, so if the user's device is greater than marshmallow and less than q, then we are going to ask the permission. So we will tell ask permission, and then we will be passing here meme URL, and else, so else we will download image, and then we will pass the meme URL as well. So we will just create these both functions. So I'll create a function of ask permission, and then I'll just download create a function for download image as well. So here we have the two functions ready. Now we will just I'll just code it faster and then I will explain it to you. So we'll just first code into our permission thing. Okay, now we have completed our ask permission function. Now I'll just explain you what we are doing in this. So we are annotating it with our target API build version of m, which is marshmallow. We are targeting for marshmallow, and this is the function. We are starting the function with the if condition. So first we are checking if the device is already given the permission to write external storage. If it is not given, then we are going to do something, and if it is given, we will just call the download image and pass the meme URL. So this is the else part, and then in if part we are going to do the things which we are going to ask the permission. So here in the if condition I am asking context compact check self permission. This means the context compact will check the self permission, and we have to pass something which is the context and then the permission. So the permission is manifest permission write external storage. And when you are adding the manifest, make sure you are importing of Android. If you import the Java util, then you will be not getting the permission. So you will be having an error here. So make sure you are importing the Android manifest. So we have the external storage, and we are checking if it is not equal to package manager permission granted. So there is a package manager where all the permission granted will be listed. So we are checking if this permission is granted or not. If it is not granted, then we are going inside our if condition, and then we are checking for some more things. So again we are checking a compact should show request permission rational. So it will be showing the request permission, and here also we are passing this and then the manifest permission write external storage. So if this is true, we are going to show a dialog box which is alert dialog, and then we will make the user to choose between two, accept and deny. If the user accept, then we have the permission granted, and if they deny, we are going to cancel the dialog and go back to our memes. So this is my alert dialog builder, and I have added the alert dialog builder with context, and then I have set the title as permission required and message as permission required to save photos from the web. I have a positive button, and in positive button, this is something which you are going to get the permission. So if the user clicks the positive button, activity compact request permissions, this array of this is our permission, and then we are passing a value 1. So this is nothing but the companion object, where I have made a companion object of constant and the value is 1. So that it means that we got the permission, and then we are finishing the alert dialog, and then we are calling the function download image function. And similarly for negative button, it is Jenny and we are not doing anything, and then we are showing this alert dialog, And in the else part, after this, if this is not if this is true, and we are directly getting the permission. So same thing which we have done here, request permissions, this array of manifest permission, write external storage, if permission request, write external storage, so that here we are getting the storage automatically. And then in this else, this is the else of else part of this, if the user has given the permission, then we are directly downloading the meme URL. So this is basically it about. There is no need to much to understand here basically we are going to get the permission from the user to download our image. So that's all we have to know in this. And now let's just add our download image, and then I will again code it first and then make you understand. Okay, now we have completed the download image function as well. I'll explain you everything. So inside our download image, we need to store our image into some directory. So for that, I am adding a variable directory, and then I am referring directory pictures. So file environment.directory pictures, and I am giving a simple check here. If the directory does not exist, I am just creating the directory by telling directory.make directories. So this is what here we are doing. We have a directory to download our image into. So I have this done here. Now we need a download manager. So we have a download manager of this device. So I am creating an object of that, and I am assigning it as this.getSystemService.context.downloadService as download manager, so that I got the download manager in my variable here, the object. And then I need a download URI where we are going to pass the URL of our meme. So here I have the meme URL coming from our meme download clicked. So from here I am passing the meme URL, and this is my meme URL, and here I am passing the meme URL into download URI. So we are done with the download manager. We have the directory and we have the URL. Now we need to create the request. So this is my request, and then in request I am creating the request. So download manager dot request download URI. So I am requesting this download URI to get downloaded, and I am also applying some certain of things. So inside this I am first checking I am just telling set allowed network type. So we are allowing all the networks which is available in Wi-Fi or mobile network. So both the networks we are setting it to allow. So if we cancel this Wi-Fi, the user cannot download the meme through Wi-Fi. So that is it. So we need to give a flexibility in that. So we have given the Wi-Fi and then mobile, and then we are setting the set allow over roaming. This has we have given it to false. You can give it true as well. In the title, we are setting the title. So basically in our URL, the last part will .jpg or GIF we are taking it. So after this slash, what everything comes. So the last slash and then the remaining thing we are taking it as the index. So I have written it as meme URL, the URL which we are getting here, dot substring, and then meme URL dot last index of. So last index of this slash plus 1. So we are omitting the last slash and then taking everything for our title. And in description I am giving it as nothing, and we are setting the destination in external public directory. So we are saving this into the external public directory. So that is what I have given here, directory.toString. So we have the directory. I am converting it to string, and then I am passing the title. So this is the title where meme URL substring meme URL last index of backslash plus 1. The same thing which we are given to the title, we are passing it here. So we have the destination, and we are passing the destination and the title here. So we have completed doing our request. Now we need to have the download ID query. So download ID is nothing but the ID. If you think the memes, there are many memes and the user keeps on downloading, so we need to track it. So the download manager put it into a queue, and then we are just referring it. So for that we need a download ID. So download ID will be download and manager enqueue of request. So we are requesting here, so this request is used here, and then we are passing into the enqueue. We are queuing this request into a download manager and then taking the ID of it. And in query we have the query filtered by ID. And the remaining thing which you could see, the downloading process is happening background, so that the user get a free flexible while he's scrolling or while viewing the meme. If you don't give this thread, background thread, the user cannot do anything until the image is downloaded. So we are making it in the background thread. So we have thread runnable, and then I have a variable for downloading, and while downloading, and I made it true, and while downloading we keep on doing something. So we are, while downloading, we are continuously checking the status of the download. So the download, when you saw the starting demo, you saw it was downloading and downloaded to this path. So it just kept on continuously repeating, so that we got the status. For that we need something called as cursor. So cursor basically point to something in the array or anywhere. So the cursor, we can just move towards it. It's something, just it is pointing to something. So we have a cursor here to download manager query. So you know the query, it will be in the queue. So we are pointing to that. We are moving it to the first. So we are moving our cursor to the first request, and then in this we are checking some condition. So cursor dot get in, cursor dot get column index, download manager dot column status to int is equal to download manager status successful. So here we are checking if the pointed cursor's download manager status is equal to success. If it is success, then we are making the downloading as false, so that we stop this loop. So it's just checking if the current request has completed the download. If it is completed, then we are changing the downloading to false, right? And then I have here status, a variable for status. In status I have cursor dot get in, cursor get column index, download manager column status to int. So we need this convert to int. Sometimes you get the error. If you don't get the error, I think to int is not necessary. So I got an error, so I had to put the convert it to int. So in status we are just storing the current current downloads status. So if it is in pending, so we are adding the pending thing into our status, and then I have a message and a last message. So this thing both are global variable. Here I have a variable message and last message, both are string, and I have used it here. Yeah, so there is a message, and then I am calling a function status message and passing meme URL, directory and status. So these three things I am sharing to some function, and then getting the return value as a string, and then I am storing it into my message. And here I am checking for one more thing. If the message is not equal to last message, then we are running on a UI thread, and then we are showing the toast message, toast of the message. So this message will be having some value, so that we will be putting into our toast and then showing. And we are setting the last message as message, and then we are closing the cursor, and then we are starting this thread. So basically till here I think you got an idea, and I will just speak about this message and last message. So I am storing some value into my message, and I am checking if the message is not equal to last message, so that you know that the while loop is continuously looping until we get the status as success. So message will be calling this function every time it come here, and when the value changes we need to show it to the user. So that's what we are checking here. If the message is not equal to last message, then we are showing the message to the user, and then we are setting the last message to message. And inside a status message we are checking for some things. So we will see what we are doing inside our status message. So inside my status message we are checking the status. So download manager status failed. When the status which we passed is failed, so the status we are getting from the cursor's current request of our image. So we are downloading something, so we are getting the status of that and we are adding into our status variable, and then we are passing that into our status message. So here we are passing it so that we get the status of the current downloading image. If the status is failed, we are just adding the message equal to download has been failed, please try again. If it is paused, we are adding the message as paused, pending download, and if it is downloaded successfully, we are just passing this thing and telling this the location where the image is downloaded, else we are just telling there is nothing to download, and then we are returning the message, so that the message will have the value of any of this and it will continuously keep on checking it. If this both is different, it will show out for the user. So that is all about it to download the image. So let's just run this application and see what's happening. Okay, so we have the memes here. Now let's just download a meme. So I'm downloading this meme. I'm getting a pending message and it's downloading, the status changed, and image downloaded successfully in pictures. So we'll go check it. Files, recent. So here we have the image. So basically the image is stored somewhere in the pictures folder. So yeah, so here we have the image. So that is all about to download the image. Now let's just add the progress bar also and then wind it up. So I'll go to my activity main XML and then I will just add a progress bar here. Progress bar, and I'll just align it to the parent and drag it down here, and then I will just make the visibility to gone. So first it is gone, and then we'll go to our main activity. We need to refer the progress bar, so that I will create a val progress bar of type progress bar, that is equal to find view by id r.id dot progress bar. And when we are loading the meme, we are just changing the progress bar's visibility. So progress bar dot visibility is equal to view dot visible, and after we downloading, we will make it to false. Progress bar dot visibility equal to view dot gone. So here we are done with that also. Now let's just check once again. Okay, so here we get the progress bar as well. We have the download button, it's liking, you can share it. So you can see after the 10 image, I think yeah, we got the scroll here also. So yeah, we are getting it properly done. So that's all about in this video, and thank you.